Good afternoon, all. My name is S.V. Vaishak and I am studying in first year nursing. Today I am here to deliver a small talk about the topic how the COVID-19 affect the mental health of the children. So we know that we are in a great pandemic called COVID-19 which is spread all over the world. And this makes so many stress and fear on everyone's mind because most of them lost their jobs and they became unemployed, and most of the poor families and vulnerable group of our country don't get enough food. They're suffering from availability of food, so that which makes a huge pressure on the family members as well. But in the case of children, it is another one because we know that our academic year stopped because of this pandemic. Most of the children don't get education, but the government is providing online classes. Most of the institutions are taking online classes because for continuation in their education. But in the case of poor children, they don't get much education because the rich children have their accessories like phones, laptops, through which a good internet connections through which they can get educated. They get more online class, they can get useful and online classes. But in the case of poor children, they don't have much accessories like phone, laptop, internet. May they have poor network, so they don't get online classes effectively. So most of the students get stressed because of that. And another important factor is that the atmosphere or the surrounding that they used to get educated. In schools or colleges, the students are getting a good atmosphere because they have the teachers in their front, so because they can correct their doubts, everything like that. But nowadays, most of the students are taking online classes in their house. So the situation in that house, most of the families are not same. Some of the families have some issues, family problems, and sad or happy, anyway, anything. So it will also affect the children. If a children studying in that atmosphere, it will affect their education as well as it give them a great mental pressure. They can't study in a relaxed mood. So and because of this, so many students are attempting to suicide because they don't get education. Their classmates are getting education but they don't. So it will make their mind more fear and also stress, which will lead them to suicide. And another thing is that. And the main thing is that if he or she comes to know that he is COVID positive, he began to fear and he thinks that it is a life-threatening one, which makes them fear and also increases their stress, which will lead to bad behavior. And in the case of adult also, it will also lead to heart attack or that type of diseases. So here I can say that during this pandemic period, most of the children are affected by this mental illness, and we don't know about that how many are affected. So we can solve this by providing a good instructions and providing counseling and treatment that they can overcome it by providing good counseling, by saying that taking practices like yoga, meditation, they can reduce their stress. Also give a conference or counseling about how we can overcome this pandemic. It's not a life-threatening one. We can overcome this once. And giving them confidence and help them to overcome this one. Through this, we can reduce the stress in their children and make sure that they are free from any stress or anything. Providing some entertainments also. Most of the students are in their mobile phones. They are now mostly depending upon internets and other social medias. So they don't go outside because because of this pandemic. They don't go outside because the situation right now. Because they don't get any fresh air, so they are mentally stressed. So we have to make a good counseling for every children so that they will provide them a confidence. Also make some entertainment programs for there, and provide instructions for taking meditation, yoga, such practices which will make them reduces. And through this we can reduce the mental illness of most of the students. So this is all about what I have to say. Thank you.